Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Well played, kids. Is that my phone?
Yes.
Please turn off your phone. Mine's on airport. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so good evening, everybody. Hi, my name is Jonathan Pitts, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And I've been working with the Improv Company on doing this form called the Organic Herald. And so you're like, yay, but so what? You know, what's the Organic Herald mean to me? What do I care? And that's a really good question. Because what's interesting about the Organic Herald is not that it's organic and not that it's a herald. What's interesting about it is we're going to get a suggestion from you, and that suggestion is going to be a theme. And then all the scenes that is done afterwards, scenes and monologues, are exploring that theme and returning to that theme, really looking into that theme. It's almost like we're creating a fantasia in front of you from that theme. So you get to see how it's all used in so many different ways, and that's for you to be able to enjoy this smorgasbord, this fantasia from this idea that you give us. So that's where you come in, versus we're doing an Organic Herald, yay. Instead, it's about what we're going to be sharing with you from the idea that you give us. So when I'm talking about a theme, I don't want to make you feel like you're back in grammar school and having to write a report. But a theme could be as something like a subject like transportation, or it could be something like construction. Something along that kind of thing that's a little bit larger than just a word like grapefruit. So, when you think of that, within those sort of things, what would you suggest as a theme?
Deep sea diving.
Okay, deep sea diving. Can we make it the sea, the ocean, expanded to that rather than just a specific activity? Does that work for you?
Sure.
Are you sure? You hate the idea? You can live with that, okay. So, the theme is going to be the ocean. And this is the Singapore debut of this art form, of this way. See? Lovely underscoring, thank you. All right, so if the first group come up. And we're going to do 2 of these tonight. Each one will run about 30 minutes. Good. Here's the first one off the theme of the ocean. Thank you.
It's so blue.
Seriously, the ocean freaking terrifies me. Booblet, 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 booblet.
Have you ever been under the ocean and suddenly had this fear that there's no more oxygen in your tank?
Did you know that Robert Ballard went down to find that Titanic was actually a mission to look for a nuclear sub that sank? True story.
Yeah, I can swim. I swim like a brick.
Visit Greece. We have many oceans and we need the money.
I want to buy an island.
Well, in Greece, you can actually buy islands if you want.
How much does it cost?
Well, we can actually give you some of our banks.
I have this suitcase. Is it enough?
It has Singaporean money. Well,
Look. It's a real $1,000 bills.
wow.
Have you ever seen these?
Never. And I've been in Singapore for 4 years and I've never seen $1,000 bills.
Nicholas, what is that? Is that real money?
It's real money, made from other countries.
Wow! Paper money, that is the here in Greece we have no money.
It is amazing, yes.
Oppa! We can get rid of Germans, finally.
There are no sharks here, right?
No, if I was going to say no. I'm going to say yes.
All right, I'm sacrificing you.
I'm scared though, Daddy. I'm scared. I don't want to swim.
It is traditional for men in our family to swim in one way. We learn. Unlike trial by fire, it's trial by water.
I understand, Dad, and I truly get the metaphor.
Yes.
But literally, I don't know how to swim, and I would literally drown.
That's what my brother said.
And he's dead. And I miss Uncle almost every day.
So do I. But it would be a disservice to his memory if you did any less. I love you, my son, but I cannot love you anymore if you do not learn the same way. Do you value life or my love?
The way of our people is backwards, and I value your love, but don't you value my love too? And I cannot love you if I am dead.
Oh, you are putting me in a very difficult position, son.
Doesn't it kind of feel like this?
Ah, brother, I come.
I love you, Dad. I love you.
I'm all alone in this world.
Yep.
And I have no one here to save me.
Just alone with your thoughts. Hi.
It's so big.
Yeah, but you can get lost in it.
And I can't see which way is up.
Oh no! What did they teach you in diving school? Can you remember? You can't remember, can you? You can't remember. What did they do? What do you do? You blow, something about blowing bubbles? Something about blowing bubbles? Then what do you do? Well, then what do you do? Then what do you do? Then what do you do?
I don't
do
I don't know what.
Calm down.
I am sinking.
Calm down. Relax.
Don't tell me to relax.
You're telling yourself to relax. I'm just your mom.
What am I supposed to do now?
I don't
Help
know.
me.
Don't you wish your mom was here?
I wish my mom was here.
I know, me too, because I'm you.
I-
Look, you made it up to the surface!
And I did it all by myself.
You sure did.
I didn't need my mother.
Nuh-uh. And you don't need me anymore.
Bye.
You're great.
Day one. Still 98% oxygen. Sure they'll come for us. After all, this is the most expensive sub in the entire Russian fleet.
This is great. Will we fight, right?
Yeah, we got at least 2 more weeks worth. I'm sure they'll come and get
I'm
you.
totally not breaking down at all. I just like spending time with you.
You have 2 days to go? That's amazing.
Don't like hang out with us?
Holy crap, we're at 98% oxygen? Check this out!
Maybe they will leave us here. I am not sure. After all, I am stuck in here with the madhouse.
Okay, what are you writing?
Day 14. My hell is almost over.
Gurwa!
You know, if I can get stuck in a submarine, I'm happy it's you guys.
My favorite thing about the ocean is the food, because I like eating food. And specific food about the ocean is the octopus. I don't know if you know, in order to eat the octopus, you have to kill it several times before you actually get it in your food. You kill it once when you remove it from the sea, and then because it's very hard, you actually have to kick it in rocks, you have to smash it, and then...
Daddy, I don't want to kill the octopus!
I'm removed one arm from the last time, son.
I know, Daddy.
Again, we have many rites of passage.
I've got a faster way to do this.
Daddy, I don't want to shoot the octopus with a shotgun!
No, son. You have to use your bare hands.
What?
Still alive.
Say bad things to the octopus as well.
Ruin his dignity.
Everything.
I bet if there were aliens, they would look like you! Son! You put the puss in octopus! That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good.
It's gonna be delicious when you eat it though.
Look at it this way. It's the octopus or you.
Wow.
Whoa. The last time I said this to my son, he caused me my arm.
Yeah, what I did was I threw him in the ocean like this.
The thing I like about the ocean is its deepness. You can see really far in the ocean, or you can see really close. You are alone in the ocean, and you are with other animals. It's very deep.
The thing I like about the ocean is that there is no one around. There is no voices. It's just you and the creatures. If you ever have a chance to go diving, I strongly recommend it because it's this whole other world you never get to see.
The thing I like about the ocean is that it makes
I
me
like
appreciate being on land.
Is that
Because if you're on
I
the
really
ocean,
hate lightning and just die in the ocean. I was stuck out there
you
one
will
day.
die on it. And I'm like, what's the being
I'm
big?
fucked.
Will die.
Oh
Just
God,
die.
please, no God, please, help me
Yeah,
out.
I
Yeah.
agree with you.
And then, yeah, God, this is just so mean.
You only see land lovers, I'm like, yes.
I totally agree. If I get struck with lightning on land, at least someone will help me out.
Yeah, if you get struck on lightning anywhere, if you get struck on lightning in the middle of the ocean, that is like doubly unlucky.
Yeah, you're cooked and then you're drowned.
And you're in the middle of the ocean.
I'm like, whoa, come on, God.
Mark Wahlberg, George Clooney, the perfect storm.
It's time for you. You've grown up enough. Now it's
Are you
time.
going to kick me in the ocean?
I'm not gonna kick you. Who do you think I am?
I saw it in the other family. They were doing it.
Wait.
I thought it's like a normal thing.
No. I'm not gonna kick you. I'm not using hands. I'm gonna throw you into deep waters. So this way, you learn a valuable lesson about life. Lightning!
It's fun.
What's the lesson?
That there are gonna be monsters, there are gonna be lightnings, there are gonna be things that you don't even know! But don't worry, son. I'm not gonna be there.
That sounds interesting.
The thing I like about the ocean is that no one can hear you scream.
Poseidon, come!
Yes, yes.
These silly mortals in that little boat over there.
Zeus, do your lightning thing! Do your lightning thing! Never not funny. Let me get rid of him!
Oh, these mortals are a tough one. I thought he was a tough one.
Anyway.
Zeus likes making love to sweet young ladies, but also likes throwing lightning at random travelers.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about that. You turned into a goose to sleep with a young lady? That's weird even for you, man.
Hey, who are you talking to?
You're my brother?
Yeah?
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 You don't talk to your brother like that.
Why not? Just because you're an older brother, you think blah, blah, blah. Oh, ow! Ow! I'm gonna man your ass.
So you are from Malaysia. I have this suitcase.
Yes.
There is 1 million of Singaporean dollars, and I want that island.
I can make that happen for you. All you need to do is give me all your money, just sign it all over to me, and I will make it happen because I'm Malaysian.
I love Malaysia. I'm from Singapore and I love Malaysia.
I know, isn't it great?
You can do anything in Malaysia.
Exactly, like give me all your money and I will make you an island.
Truly Asia.
Malaysia, truly Asia.
I love Malaysia.
When did you join swimming to save
Lifeguard, lifeguard,
Yes!
After watching Baywatch in the 90s, you know, I always thought that was like a real hobby that's worth getting into. I mean, look at him walk, look at him run so slowly.
In slow motion.
I thought that was special effects. That's how they run. Why? When did you become a lifeguard? It's been what, 2 weeks? 1 second,
We're having a deep, meaningful discussion about each other now. You can't.
Okay, let's go. Slow motion, ready?
Stop drowning.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get through.
Oops, I missed him.
You gotta engage your core when you're running in slow motion.
That's gonna help.
Problem is, they tend to die before.
Why would they die in slow motion?
That's really unfair, isn't it?
We should give everyone leaflets. Leaflets? Yeah, because leaflets to tell them how to
Alright, this is where the Titanic shipwreck is, and this is where the nuclear missile hits are.
That's right, Commander.
So you know which one we're going for, right?
Yes.
Right, yes, ma'am. Can we say it on the count of 3 together?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2,
Wait for
3.
me.
Okay.
1, 2.
Wait. I'm here.
Okay, we're all here.
1, 2, 3.
Titanic nuclear submarine. My heart will go on.
We can sing that while it's going for the nuclear missile.
The nuclear missiles. That's awesome.
Now that's what we know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Remember, if anyone else asks you, you say
Yes.
But I'm brilliant.
Titanic. Titanic.
yes.
Yes.
Is it emphasis on die or tending?
Just start singing, my heart will go on and you'll be fine.
Okay. I'm really nervous though because like when the media comes and they ask you questions, I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm afraid I'll slip, Commander. What do I do?
Just sing my
Can I just not say anything? No, I don't know all the lyrics and I don't know what it means.
Everyone will just.
Don't worry, we're a team. We'll support you.
We believe in you, yes.
Is it far, near, or near far? Far, near,
Wait.
wherever.
In the living room?
You put down my head.
I'm confused.
Come to the press conference.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far. Daddy, please don't tell me you have something else to teach me. You've got 1.5 arms. You've got 2 bionic arms. Please, it's hurting you more than it's hurting me. Why have you brought me to the cliff again?
One last lesson, Cole. Take 1 step back.
Okay. No.
I just want a hug. Just give Daddy a hug.
Is this the kind of hug that you hug and then you will throw yourself off the cliff and die?
No, son.
It feels like that. It
Literally.
feels like a goodbye.
No.
You're not going to trick me, right? Because ever since Mom left, I have trouble trusting parental figures, and really, you're my only parental figure, and I just don't think I can take that anymore. Every night
You know what? We really need to make a nice song about the ocean, okay? This baby shark thing has been this last year's news, and we need something more, something new, something catchy.
But sharks are cute.
No, if you ask,
Even the sharks love it.
yes, the sharks love it, but the sharks also love the 2 other families that they have decimated.
That's true.
Crabs. Maybe we need to do something about crabs.
Oh, we could do the crab walk. We could come up with a new dance. The crab side walk.
What's the song that we're gonna make for the crabs? Baby crab, baby crab.
Baby crab, the sneepy, baby.
Wow. Wow. We really are going to die down here. I didn't think that was going to happen, but we really are going to die down here. I mean, I became a scientist because I wanted to explore.
Yes, and now you will explore slow ways of dying. Down here, then we will be forgotten, like so many others, sunk below the water into a very damp grave.
At least if I'm gonna go out, I'm going out with a friend.
Hmm.
Very different friend.
This is a nice cave. It's a pity no one will ever hear of it. I think I will die over there. I will arrange my skeleton.
Hey, do you still have one oxygen? This is great!
Oh, great.
Day 32. Truly, record keeping is very poor in the Russian Navy.
I'm all over it, man. I just don't want to die.
Yes.
Are we dying?
Yes!
You first.
Kurwa!
What?
Yes.
Kurwa!
What?
No better time.
I'm going to die.
You know, at this point, you might as well kill everyone. We're all gonna die anyway. Kill them first.
Look, what we should do is last as long as we can. As you never know, someone could come rescue us. Right?
Truly, your optimism is not befitting one in the Russian Navy.
Yeah, no one's optimistic in any part of the Russian
Don't let them
government.
know you're American. Hope is futile.
So, I just want to say, Dos Vidania.
That's Vidania!
You first.
Why me?
Because you're the one that's most excited to die.
Just because I'm excited to die doesn't mean that I want to die.
And
Is that someone else?
No.
not excited for
Okay,
this.
my optimism is not befitting one in the Russian Navy.
Yet.
I'm going to sit there.
Oh, we'll sit with you. I like you. We're gonna be best buds for the rest of eternity.
When you put it that way, it doesn't sound so bad.
I want to live alone.
Let's sing.
Oh God.
And sing. Alright, you guys. Alright. And the second group come up. First group get out. You're safe. So, you saw how we used the idea of the ocean as theme. We're going to do the same thing, but slightly differently. So, since we got the suggestion from this side of the room, how about something from this side of the room?
Doomsday preppers.
Doomsday what?
Preppers?
What's preppers?
Like people who prep for doomsday, like the apocalypse.
Okay, can we just go to Doomsday?
Sure.
Great, the end of the world.
Every time someone says it's the end of the world, I go out and make a big purchase, and then the world doesn't end.
It's true, 2012 when the world will end. It's going to happen.
When I was a kid, I used to be really scared when the Discovery Channel used to tell that the sun will explode after millennia.
Dad, I'm not sure we need 1,000 packets of military rations, alright?
And I say unto you in the book of Revelations, I declare, and this chapter will be fulfilled. In 1945, the Chicago Cubs played in the World Series and we dropped an atom bomb. In 2016, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series and we elected Donald Trump.
Black hole isn't that scary.
Look, you just failed one test. It's not the end of the world. God will kill you and kill everyone.
It's just a tiny
There's a
atom.
lot
What
of
could
money in
possibly go wrong?
dystopia.
Does it really matter if we have enough
Doomsday
food?
is
I mean,
actually
we're
one of
gonna
my
die
favorite
anyway,
supervillains
right?
from DC
Might as well
Comics.
sooner.
Hi, Mom, I bought you a Doomsday card.
Everyone has to die.
Doomsday. Time to birthday. But definitely the opposite. know, I think I'm finally reaching the point where I start to understand my own mortality.
Congratulations.
It's something that's very new to me, you know?
It's something that I've been dealing with for at least a decade.
Kira, I'm sorry, Dad. I've been so about my own problems that I didn't realize.
Yes, the problems of you.
Listen, okay, it's pretty...
What? I don't hear very well.
I just said, just because you've got
Don't yell.
I was just going to say, just because you've...
Your mother? If she were still here.
Yeah, I know. She'd be really disappointed in me.
Yeah, honey. About me?
Am I the only one hearing this?
I think so. It's just it's just the dementia.
The doomsday clock has moved closer to 12. We need to do something to solve the apocalypse.
Why don't we just take the batteries out of the clock? I'm not convinced about this whole doomsday thing. I mean, how do we know it's really happening? The sky is so pretty today.
I'm a little concerned. Look, if we are to die,
Yes.
I want to tell you something before we go.
Yes.
I was the one who ran away your dog.
What?
I couldn't tell you because you were so upset.
You killed Fluffy?
Yes, and it was an accident. I was driving and Fluffy just came out, and before I could say anything or do anything or... Oh my God!
This is your fault.
Oh my god, the last copy of the Doomsday comic!
Oh my god, we should totally get it.
But, do you have any money on you? Hey!
Corn.
We have enough. There won't be any doomsday. You just have to stop watching all the conspiracy theories.
We have to be prepared.
Hey guys, shopping for Doomsday?
Yes.
Also, great deals in aisle 7, by the way.
Doomsday special in aisle 4.
Sausage,
I have the sausage. Let's get out and do this.
I guess you're gonna take all that corn because I wanna.
Alright, I'll just take 2 more. Okay, maybe 3.
Our house is already filled with everything. There's corn. I can't sleep on corn anymore.
Red light special in aisle 3. Welcome to the game show. Name that Doomsday. Let us meet our contestants. Our current champion, Mr. Dystopia himself. Woo! Yeah! His name is Michael, and he has known so much about Doomsday, he pretty much put the doom in day. So let us meet his contestants. She's a teacher from Singapore. Welcome, please.
Just call me Miss.
All right, nice. And let us meet our third contestant, Death himself. Death, you're on the wrong side. Over here, please. All right, so the first question. When it comes to Doomsday, this is your dessert.
Bang.
Yes.
Grapes.
Sure. 10 points.
I was going to say you.
to wear at your doomsday party?
That's black.
That is correct. 10 points for death. Try to catch up, Ms. Next question. I say doomsday, you say...
Die!
That is incorrect.
Bang!
Yes,
Bang!
that is incorrect. Death, over to you.
Me.
Yes, that is correct.
You sure this is the only option?
I've gone over it several times in my head, and it seems to be the best way. I mean, comparatively speaking.
A million lives. Are you sure about this?
You can never be sure.
You have the key.
This conversation is taking place in a bunker deep in the ocean.
I have known twice the moment they lasted that bloody song. Echoing throughout the
The
ocean.
reverberations of that song have created a hairline crack in this very small facility deep underneath the sea, and unbeknownst to them, a trickle of water was starting to come in.
Future generations will thank us.
Oh no, it's coming.
Hear it.
Okay.
And the water begins filling up faster.
It was an honor
faster.
serving with you.
And you, sir?
3, 2, 1.
And the electrical goes out because of all the water.
No. No! The song is constantly coming!
I have a pen! I have a pen! I have
Oh, well, I have this great new script.
Sure.
You wanna do it? The world ends. Destroyed everything, everything dies. You are the savior ultimately.
Oh,
Yeah, just like always.
I say, oh, yeah. I like that. I'm the center. I agree. Love it.
So, Will, this is our last chance. If we don't make money with this movie, our production is gone.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm slightly less enthusiastic. Still okay.
The script is great. I have
Mhm.
everything in place.
Yeah.
I have the perfect villain. I have the perfect plot. Just
Right.
that you need to act well.
Hey, Ivan.
No, I'm not questioning her. It's just that
Oh.
your last few movies have
Yeah, okay. But keep talking, please. Yeah.
your last few movies weren't that great.
Oh,
Like the zombie movie, you know.
you know I had the flu, right?
I know.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't. Also, it was off season. Look, why you just get on my case? Yeah, that's I like to do movies.
I feel maybe your son, if he can cast, if you could tell him how to act.
So what you're saying is you want me to do a movie, but not actually do the movie. Instead, you ask me to ask my son to act in your movie, and that's why you come to talk to me about this movie that you want to do.
Exactly, you are so smart. You're so smart. I would like to cast your son in my movie.
Cut to the first day of filming with the sun. Hi!
Is he the right son?
He's my only son.
Hi!
Hey, okay, you gotta stop jumping around. We have
I can't!
3 hours.
I'm 5! Hey! That's my dad!
I'll pay you $5 million.
I don't know what money means.
He's not like you.
Every time I think about the end of the world, which is
I'm often reminded of stories that I heard growing up when I was very young from, it's people who are very religious. Because always those them who like to share these sort of heartwarming bedtime stories with you as you're falling asleep. One of the things that sort of freaked me out the most was about how violent the end of the world is supposed to be, right? Why can't it be everyone just falls asleep and then we drift off very calmly? No, it has to be a lot of really violent
So
things happen.
like when I'm on the train and it jerks and I see all these people around me, I keep thinking to myself, am I going to die with these people? Like that's the thing that worries me the most about end of days. Where I'll be and who I'll be with. I mean, after that there's nothing, right? Debatable. But while I'm dying, what is the last thing people are going to remember of me?
Whenever I think of the end of the world, I'm reminded about the cosmos and how beautiful all the powers of the universe is, and yet how destructive it can be. How something so powerful can create so much beauty. It's such a contradiction, and yet it supposedly makes sense according to all the equations, all the physics that we have as of now. What do we know? Hi, welcome to the Doomsday Airbnb. This is where you get to live out the final moments in peace and tranquility. Wow, there's even Wi-Fi here. Yes, it's each one of you has a room. You see the lovely view, the beautiful view right outside my back porch, so you can see the end of the world when it's coming. I want to thank all of you for signing up and having your cleaning deposit.
I just have one question. Is this it? Like these people?
I only have this many beds.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool. There are other Airbnbs if you would prefer to go to them for the end of the world, but this is the one that I have. And this is the one that I've been advertising, because when the end of the world comes, as you can see from looking out my window, you can see the beginnings of it.
Oh.
We can be here and be very calm, very peaceful. And I've got snacks, and I've got food, and I've got drinks, and I've got table. And I also have a meditation area, and I have a yoga mat.
Where are the chips?
Wherever you want them to be. It's the end of the world.
I'm taking the upper bunk.
There you go.
I just wanted to ask, like, if we want to do looting, how would that work?
If you're loot, far be it for me to be judgmental about your loot. I would just ask you to not loot within my Airbnb, but there are plenty other places right outside. Whereas here, I'm trying to keep a place of serenity and calmness as we reach the end of our own existence.
Hey, how do you dare to go with these chips?
Yes, right over there. Have some. Please, make yourself comfortable. It's only the end of the world. There are worse things that have happened.
Come on, I think if we can just pull the arms apart, the doomsday clock will not strike. Push it down! Pull it down! Again, I'm sorry about your dog.
It's your fault. You should have kept my dog.
I didn't kill the dog! I didn't know, I couldn't see.
Every dog you killed.
Guys.
How's the clock getting to watch?
There's a button behind that says reset.
Well, just press it then.
Oh.
I told you to take out the batteries.
Okay. Thank God.
Ah, screw it. Without Fluffy, there's no point in living anyway.
No, it's slowing down, it's slowing.
I'm scared to look outside.
I'm just going to go to the Airbnb, guys.
Dad?
I'm here. Really have a problem with me, don't you?
I know, I wanted to talk to you about something, and it's a bit awkward because I don't know how to, well, I'll just ask you.
Yeah, right.
What happens to us when we die?
How old are you?
15.
go to the other realm where you will meet all these other beautiful people that you grew up with, your grandfather, grandmother, and your uncle. Oh, sorry, your uncle is in US. I forgot what your mom told me.
Wait, uncles?
Wait, you didn't hear anything. Sorry. Wait, I'm so Jane.
What?
He knows now. I'm so sorry.
Uncle Andrew's dead?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm 15.
You weren't that close to him. I didn't see the point in making you sad.
He was my favorite uncle.
You have one uncle.
That's not the point.
Look, son. I know you were really close to him, but some people have to go.
But just
It's the reality. I feel this is the time we could tell you now.
think of it this way. He's in a better place. He's with his maker. I mean, you know your uncle was a really good man, right?
He's probably really having fun.
And he's always watching over you. He'll always be here in your heart.
And you know what? He'll be really happy if you are happy.
Live a good life in his name. Live a good life for him.
As I was saying, the problems of youth. That just, I'm already sitting. You young people with your ambulatoriness.
Sure you are, Dad. Listen, I got you your favorite custard.
You're gonna die too.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Just not before me.
I guess not.
You have to stop being depressed.
Just like that, right? Snap my fingers. I'll go away, go and exercise, jump outside, run around.
Life is precious. Whether you have a job or not, you still have a life.
I do. And, well, I want to spend it with you. Now, here.
You're young, you should be going and doing fun things. Like I used to do with your mom.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about this again. Oh, Dad, listen, I've had a great childhood. Okay, I had the best parents I could ask for. And I just want to spend a little bit of time with you now because I have it and you have it. And we may not have it tomorrow.
You're telling me I'm dying.
I'm not.
I'm fucking with you, son. The problems of youth. You take everything too seriously. It's like everything's its own doomsday. I have a girlfriend. I lost my girlfriend. I'm gonna die. I have a job. I lost my job. I'm gonna die. My mom died. It's just life. Doomsday comes for us all. It's the life you live before that. And that's the problem with youth. You're not embracing it. Ruin your life now while you still can. One day you'll be too old to ruin it, and then it fucking hurts.
I guess you did have a good life, huh?
Your mom and I? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good.
Don't worry so much. It's just life. Go have some fun. Here's a 10. I gotta go shit.
We just wanted to comment.
Why don't you just snatch?
I didn't snatch it, I
took it and I bought it, and I'm gonna give it to my 4-year nephew.
But you have all the comics. Can't you just leave one for us?
Yeah.
Your entire house is filled with comics about Doom.
Yeah, and it's kind of creepy how you followed me to my house. I literally just saw you guys at a comic book store, and you're in my house now.
That's how desperate we are to get the comic.
And I'm this close to calling the police.
And 4-year-olds shouldn't read that comic.
Doomsday special in the living room.
You even have a Doomsday special in your living room?
Yeah, well, that's what we do. Doomsday, not just Doomsday comics, but Doomsday paraphernalia. I have a Doomsday simulated supermarket over there. Part of this house is a Doomsday area.
Cut to his inner fantasy when he himself is the superhero known as Doomsday Man!
Hi guys, hi, I'm Doomsday Man. I'm here to save you from all your worries.
Doomsday Man, thank you for saving us.
Here, canned corn.
Oh!
Everybody, let's sing Baby Shark.
And we're back with the Doomsday game. With Death in the lead, taking the lead over our current champion. And in third place, Miz. Our next question is, this is a famous literature style of dystopia.
Bang!
Bang is not a literature style. We're taking points away from you. A famous literature style based in dystopia.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Fine not. I'll give you 5 points just by the depression alone of him. Now, can you name a famous movie that is based with dystopia and doomsday? This
Avengers Infinity War.
That is correct. So, our final answer on the doomsday clock. This is worth 1,000,000 points. And the question is, how will doomsday happen?
Great Ball of Fire.
Nope.
Trump will die.
Yes, but nope.
Quietly.
That is correct.
I've reversed the batteries and oh, it's happening, it's happening.
Sorry about Puffy.
We'll never forgive you for Puppy.
The view is so nice.
You are right, it's amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta die. This is
Oh, look at that mushroom cloud.
Hey, should we toast to the end of the world?
Oh yeah.
End of the world.
End of the world.
And C. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions. Thank you so much for being part of this first night. Did you enjoy yourselves? Yes. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to keep doing more of these and with the improv company now that this has happened. It was a lot of fun to work with everybody in the rehearsals. I am thankful to the improv company for bringing me out to be part of this, and I loved working with everybody, and it was really great to have you guys here. It's Saturday night, there's so many other places you could be, but you're here, so thank you very much. Have a good night.